Dang, you don't know Rumi? You need to broaden your horizons, sir. Broaden your horizons. You know, the clue is in my title because it says just look up any of the stuff I've been putting in my title on YouTube on Twitch, and then if you just Google any of that, you'll find out what I'm talking about. Come on. Crazy. Crazy. Alright. The normal stuff to do before we let's see. Anything sell? Why is all this stuff in my... Oh, you know why? Because man, I gotta buy this Boon of Plenty. My Boon of Plenty expired. Can't see that, can you? Turn that to this just in case. Okay. Let's see what kind of vault loot I got. Buy nothing. That's probably the only 3 piece, right? No, there's a 3 there. Not looking good. See, this is why doing vault all week is just not worth it anymore. This is okay. Evading attack. This is actually pretty good. Well, it's not the greatest, but you can re-roll those, so those are pretty good. But rank 11 gives you 2 pieces. So, yeah. What is the tankiest PvE class? Probably the same class that would be considered tanky in PvP. Alright, anyone with damage reduction, anyone with... I mean, yeah, I think you also have to define what tankiness means, because like Barb has Undying Raids, you can't kill him. Crusader has Conjuration of Light. Druid has Rabid Might. So, and it has Thorns, plus it has Heal. Blood Knight has a massive shield. It has the counter attack with the Whirling Strike. So, I don't know. That's hard. That's hard. I would say it's probably Blood Knight, Druid. Maybe even Monk, because Monk has a build with Bell of Sorrow that reduces like damage taken when they're inside of it. So, but generally speaking, it's not. This isn't World of Warcraft, so like tankiness in PvE doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, that's a hard question to answer. I mean, I think that's just a completely opinion based question. Why is this not opening? Yeah. Do that. Gotta do. That's that stuff. Okay, and how many dungeons do I need to run? 6 dungeons. All right, let's go do 6 dungeons. You ever play PoE? I have not played either of those games. What do you think about those games? Yay or nay? I've heard a lot about PoE too, but I haven't played it myself. You just got into PoE 2 and having a blast. It's an RPG, right? PoE 2 is an RPG. Wasn't it competing with Diablo 4 for a while? I personally don't have time to play PS5 anymore. Oh, is it a PS5 game? Is that what that is? Wait, is Path of Exile on PS5? Or is it on PC? Or is it both? ARPG, enjoy it way more than D4. Yeah, D4 is like, I don't know, maybe my Diablo 2 was just like super fun. Oh, it's on PC too. Okay, Diablo 2 was just like super fun, and I really wish they would bring some of the elements from Diablo 2 to this game, like world PvP and as without the corpse popping and all that stuff. Could you imagine if you could pop someone's corpse by like throwing trash loot on the ground? Dude, that would be crazy. I think it'd be very interesting. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I did the D4 thing for a while. I was playing Wizard, and it was okay. All right. The plan tonight is we'll do ROE. There's a, and then after ROE we do Kions. There's an 8:30 Kions, and I'll probably, I don't know if I can. I need to eat dinner. Kind of late. Everything's like kind of late today. I worked out kind of late. I stopped. I finished my workout a couple minutes before stream started, so I haven't eaten. I need to go do that. I need to do Kions, ROE. So I might end up heating up my food before ROE, but we'll see. Getting kind of hungry. Guys are just freaking PvEing back here. Where's the damage? What? This group does no damage. This got a double green drop to make it worth it. Dude, get away from me! Idiot. Dude. This stupid idiot. Like, people are so dumb, man. Like, Like, why? I'm ahead of you. Why would you keep running towards me? Like, just stop and turn around. People are still brain dead. I wish I could just kick people. I mean, because you have to do the vote to kick system. That's kind of toxic. I mean, maybe they're like half AFK and they're not paying attention. You know, I don't know. I don't know what they got going on. But I mean, it takes a while to kill someone with chains now. It doesn't, like before it was what, 3 ticks and you're dead. So, and that was like, you gotta be on your toes. This time it's like, it takes a while, probably what, 5-6 seconds to kill someone now. So if you don't react within 6 seconds, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Yo, you didn't answer me, Tub Bishop. Did you look up who Rumi is? Did you look up anything in my titles that I've been putting in my titles? Because if you just Google any of that stuff in my titles or my go live notifications, you would know. You would know. Oh crap! I'm throwing. I was trying to move, but the guy just kept running behind me. Like I'm in front of him by what? 5-6 meters, and the guy is still running towards me. It's not like I can run any faster. I can't run any faster. The new film, but I don't know any of the characters. That means you didn't watch it then. Tisk tisk. Tell me you didn't watch it without telling me you didn't watch it. Alright, 2 more after this. Where's my buddy here? My negative buddy here. And also, I remember people don't know how to do the charges either, and they would kill people and me, and it's just like, dude. Alright, 1 more after this one. No way, is that a... Never mind. I die here. I get hit. Rune. I think you're a challenger's chest out of this one. Who's damage? Mine? Nah. At least I got a green out of it. Alright, last one after this. One more. Who's number 3? This guy's all the way over here, PvEing. Alright, let's get lucky here and get one more green. Bag's flashing. Is that a better rank? No, of course not. This guy's name is Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, but it's like with or wizard. No, wait, that's a Tempest. This guy should wait a second. How come he needs to change his? Guy's trolling. He's a Tempest, but he has Wiz in his name. Crazy. That's crazy. That guy was in your clan. You should be. You should troll up. Like, hey, I think. You should be like, hey, I think you're. You chose Tempest instead of Wizard because of your name by mistake. Dang, I didn't get a... Very unfortunate. Alright, let's go see. He goes by WTF? Okay. Well, you should go by TTF for Tempest. Tango Foxtrot. Born Soul. Hangman's Downfall. Come on, really? Beneficial effect duration. I mean, at least the combat rating is better on this. So we'll put those on. Prayer for Endwinter. Failure's Urge. All kind of not that good. Unfortunate. Failure's Urge. We'll keep these just because they have 3 sockets, because these things are hard to come by sometimes. All right, let's go update this. Salvage that. Get rid of that. Okay. What do I need to do now? Claim this. Oh, sorry for the yawn. Yeah, my dungeon build. It's the same as my old dungeon build. Exact same thing, just with many marks instead of Ruinous Path. But yeah, same dungeon build that I've been using for a long time. Okay, how many? Let's start using some of this. We'll save those. We'll open that. Dang. Didn't get what I wanted to. Do some rune smithing too. Okay. Identify nothing. Terrible. So how many wisps do I have? 42. Let's. Oh, I can combine some wisps too. Do that. I can also make a new helmet, right? Yeah, so let's do all that so I can make a new helmet. And okay, so I need, what's this one? Which one is this? Is this the oh, this is the middle one, right? So I can do this and I should get, let me just do one just to be sure. Wait, it went down. What? Wait, what? Hold on. Wait, how did that go down? Am I trolling? Did that go down or that went down, right? Yeah, it went down. Wait, how does that work? Ancient scraps. This is grayed out because Inferno 9, right? This is Inferno 8. Oh, do you combine these to the new ones? No, wait a second. It says used to craft ancient legendary equipment in Inferno 8. Okay, so where did that ancient scrap go? And what about this one? This stripped from corpse and blah blah. Used to craft ancient equipment in Inferno 8 difficulty. Or 7 difficulty. I'm so confused. What? Where did that go? Is that new? Okay, so ancient scrap. It doesn't work? What? Wait, for real? It doesn't work? Don't do that yet. What? Why is it in the game then? What? It's bugged? Oh my goodness. And this wasn't hotfixed yet? Oh my gosh. They messed it up. It works like Wisp, I think. Don't think here. That everyone's saying it's bugged out. It doesn't work right. Because there's no, like, when you select here, it's still using these artifacts, and you don't have any. There's no option to use ancient scraps, right? None of these allow you to use ancient scraps. That's the problem, because they're all still using this. Well, I'm not gonna watch a video on stream for 2 reasons. One, I don't know, I haven't watched the video yet, right? And then 2, you never know, 'cause people can claim a copyright strike if you show them someone else's content. So can't do that, but I will try to remember to watch it. All right. So I'm gonna get ready for ROE and try to craft some stuff, maybe upgrade some gear. All right, let me see here. What can I look at? Let's take a look at this stuff. I think this is all pretty much locked in, right? Check it out later. Okay. All right, I'll check it out later. 30% accuracy, right? So yeah, that's good. Remember from last stream, we learned about the Blood Knight whirling strike, that you had to stay outside of that range of the red dots, the circle around him. So gotta keep that in mind. Okay, let's figure out what we can craft. 2539. I need a belt. This belt needs to be replaced. 2439. Okay, that's the lowest piece that I have. 2439, right? Okay, let's craft a gloom belt. That's priority. Or it doesn't have willpower on it. All right, well, and it doesn't have beneficial effects duration on it. That's bad. All right, well, it is what it is. Doesn't have willpower on it, but wait a second. 9921. That means I changed some other piece out that doesn't have willpower on. Oh, these 2 offhands. What am I doing? Oh, because these offhands are really good, and I said screw the willpower. Okay, that's why. Okay. I need a better ring, curling shadow. And we need to... Man, we're so behind on gear. All right. Bad. Wow, we didn't get anything. That's terrible. Terrible. Very unfortunate, man. How come I'm not using this one? Because skill cooldown? That's probably why. I should run that anyways because it's got more. Okay, let's just run the higher combat rating stuff. We should be running the higher combat rating stuff anyways. Ancient scraps are for enchanting ancient. Wait, really? Oh, use ancient scraps. Oh, thanks, Grey Wolf. Huh. So you can do this or use ancient scraps. Okay, cool. Thank you. I don't have to watch anything. Interesting. So it's not bugged. It's intended. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Wait a second. We got this red ring that has... No way. I'm gonna keep this red ring. What's up, John? How are you, sir? Okay, I think let me try to change some of this stuff for Inferno 8. Do that one. Do that one. Do that one. Good, you know? No complaints. Complaints. Am I keeping this Isatar belt? I don't know. At least get rid of that. $36. Get rid of this. 24.56. Get rid of that. 23.30. Let me get rid of that. Let me start getting rid of some of my old stuff. This Mount Banks willpower strength. 2582 seeds, get rid of that. 2590 Fort Willow power, get rid of that. I don't want that. Oh, we're just doing the normal shenanigans. 2539, 2539, 2456. Get rid of that because it's 2436, 2436. 2456, but I think the Wisdom's Edge is for my one. 2539. Okay, I can get rid of that one. Dreamer's Urge. Dying Silence. Don't need that. Okay, so I think that's all of those. We're keeping the Isatar. We're keeping that because of the 1,000 Winds. This is kind of bad. We don't really need Banquet. We don't really need that either, but we'll keep it because of... Yeah, we'll keep all these because these are pretty good. Broken Breath. Get rid of that because it's 2456. It's a tar that's for my farm build that I'm working on. Unseen Stride. I need to run those because they have more combat rating. Engments. No Fort. Shepherd was no... Get rid of that. 2539. 2539. Bank old. Keep the rest of those. Okay. And then just double check the rings really fast. I don't know why I have this yellow ring. Let me get rid of that. Fort willpower. Get rid of that. 2456. Red ring, panic seconds. I know I can get rid of that one. I can get rid of this one. Pretty sure I can get rid of that severed thumb. Definitely can get rid of this one. There's so much hate for why? Because they're tanky. 2583. Look at that. Get rid of that. Change out my boots. Or these. And I should claim this too because this helps with my combat rating. Collect all. All right, perfect. Okay, what else can I do? My Rambler's nerves need, and this urge ring needs some work. All right. I saw anything on the market? Nope. If there's anything cheap, probably all the cheap stuff are bought out. Every time there's ROE, all the cheap gems disappear. The ROM room for $6.99. That's a lot. Okay. What's the next piece that I need? 2539. I think. I mean, I could really use an urge neck. I could really use a better mount bank memory too. Mount bank memory, because this is old. Yeah. So let me just double check all my gear, make sure everything's good. That looks good. What's that? This is all good. Okay, mount bank memory maybe? Let's see if I can get one of those. Cool, I got an upgrade. 2642. Almost identical. So that's good. Alright. We're making progress. Slowly making progress. Over right. And that was all my wisps, right? Yeah. Okay. So we are now 59 191 combat, sorry, 52 634 combat rating, which isn't too bad. Only 300 or so combat rating off the iframes and the shields. Yeah, I mean, someone was saying, I forget if it was Free Guy or Selling on Friday's stream, said that Frozen People eats druids alive. So if it's really bad, we may try Frozen People again, but I can't try it again because I just reforged like a couple weeks ago. I've removed my one reforge, so I no longer have that one reforge. So I don't know what to do. I don't think Frozen People is gonna make a comeback. I can't, it can't, like, unless I rage reforge again, you know. How come everyone's talking about Druid lately? Like, did what changed? Because I remember everyone was saying how Druid was like terrible, like especially since launch, right? So I know they got new essences, the last thing, but like what else besides that changed? Was it the shape shifting that they made the shape shifting better too? Not last patch, but the previous patch. So like what, or people just now figuring out how to really make Druid work? Is that the case? Druids have always been decent since launch, at least from you in PvP. Okay, that's what I was saying too. I think people just I don't know, overreact all the time. Oh, I didn't buy any of this stuff this week. Oh, I can do that. That's bad. What shifted was new essence. It's good, quite strong, and the death of Wiz. Which new essence? Oh, okay. You're talking about how Lightning Nova got the range nerfed. Yeah, but that was ridiculous. That needed to be fixed. The fact that two things, that and after they died, the Lightning Nova would persist. That was stupid. That was some of the stuff that should never have been in the game. So, and I brought up actually had a discussion with one of the devs because he didn't realize that happened, and I explained how it like, and then he put that change in, and then it got fixed. But if I didn't say anything about that, I don't think it would have been fixed. That part wouldn't have been fixed, I don't think. But he didn't know that the Lightning Nova thing was that persisted after death. That wasn't fully fixed though. Oh, really? I mean, I don't really see any Lightning Nova wizards anyways, because their range got nerfed, right? And overall, I don't think the Lightning Nova procs after they die anyways anymore. helm. A 3-dash iframe with armor break of 36%. New offhand, 40% crit damage. Yeah, so druids can tank and do some damage now. That's good. I don't think they do as much as. So what's the counter for druid then? Is there a counter for druid? Because like I can kill a druid after like 3 or 4 fan of knives, right? But it takes a little bit of time. Necros. BK. But what if the druid kites the BK and then he comes outside of the counter attack range? Right? So let's just say, or the druid just iframes and then the counter attack doesn't do anything from the BK. Right? Necros are interesting because are there really that many Necros though? How's it going, Divvy? China Necros running 10,000 armor pen and 11,000 potency will burn you fast even with 5k rezo. I bet you they're doing the armory exploit because no 5k rezo Necro should be doing that. If Necros are killing people super fast, they're doing the armory exploit. There's no way. I had to learn to fight BK. Yeah, I figured out how to fight BK on Friday. Fighting BK now is easy. I figured it out. China has a whole lot of 8k to 11k armor pen and potency necros killing one lane. If they're just wiping an entire lane, they're probably doing the armor exploit that basically doubles their gems and doubles their secondaries. It's some bug with one of the new essences or something like, and then exploiting the armory. Like a necro shouldn't do that much damage. And if they're doing abnormal damage, it's probably because they're abusing that bug. Is that fixed? No, it's not fixed. It's just that, I mean, I don't think anyone has explained how to do it though to me either. All I know is it got posted on the official forum, so yeah, I don't know. If I see it, if I think there's a necro using it, I'll report it. But I need to figure out. I need to see if anyone's doing it though. If necro dots are ridiculous, and people should report it, right? Because it shouldn't be like super. I don't know. Listen, if a 5k the one tick damage was 71,000, yeah, I don't know about that. That seems super high. Necros are smoking you like never before. Then it's abnormal damage. They're doing something. The math ain't mathin'. And it's only, by the way, I'm telling, it's like the bug was reported for a necro with the armory exploit. So yeah, I bet you that's what it is. So if I face it tonight, then you know I'll have to report it. I mean, you guys should definitely report it. Yeah, I saw the post. I saw the post that you linked. I don't think it was fixed. Because they don't always look the posts. If I get smoked by a necro, I'll bump that thread. No other class does that much dot damage. If the Angman is ticking for 71k, it's got to be that they're boosting their damage too, right? Because the armory exploit doubles all your stats. So yeah. They didn't really confirm it was a bug. I mean, it says armory exploit in the post. If anyone knows how to reproduce that, like PM me or DM me, because I need to kick that up the chain, right? All servers still full of AFK gem farmers, AFK at start, and cards and blitz today. I mean, well, AFK is not necessarily, you're not doing anything wrong. You're just AFK. What was that? Challenge dungeons? Oh, I don't run into that where you get 3 FKs from challenge dungeons. I just did my challenge dungeons earlier, and no one was AFK. I usually just leave, right? Like, because then you're not going to get those people because they're going to be stuck in that challenge dungeon. So you leave, right? And then you join another one. It's kind of like queue dodging in matchmaking for like for first person shooters and stuff. I need your positive vibes, which is why I always watch your stream. Listen, life is too short, okay, to be angry and like upset at the world, you know. You're the type of guy that will burn an entire town. I don't know about that. That's a little much. They got a lot of fume threat DH on their team. Okay. All right. They have a lot of fume threat DH, so we should be able to handle that. Almost killed him, but I don't like that bug where you can't tell they're an enemy. Like, I only know it because of the name. Well, they're kind of pushing pretty hard right now because everyone's on the left lane when they should be coming right to help. And they're pushing left pretty hard right now, which is unfortunate. Is that a whirling? No. I guess I go left here and help because wow. GG. This season is rough. I crafted 6,000 wisps. That's a lot. That is a lot. That's a lot of wisps. You're dedicated because that is something else. Dang, that's a lot of wisps, man. Crazy. Yeah, I mean, red and yellow is not that bad, right? It could be worse. Okay, it's week 6. How many battles do we need to win or lose? I'd rather chew gravel. But think about your teeth though. Your poor teeth. How many in week 6, how many battles do we need to win? 6? Let's see. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Rain? No. 4. So they get 4, right? So this is the last one. Let's see how this one's going. Oh, they got it. Okay. Not sure if I'm making this up, but when I unequip all my gear and craft, I almost always get an exceptional. I don't think that's a thing. You know, well, they say it's a grind game, right? And this guy's got 20 kills. Look at that carry. Dang. Dang. I was like a juicer. Nah, not really, just kidding. Oh, it just finished. 7-3. Okay. Okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna, while I wait for ROE, while I wait for Kions to open, I'm gonna heat up my dinner. So I'm gonna heat up my dinner real fast. Be right back. Do I need to put on a be right back text, or let me just put on my be right back screen? Be right back.
Dreams that turn
All right, what I miss? Anything? I just did what you say and crafted 5 rings, got 4. Huh? Oh, but you had to craft 5 rings though. I don't know about that. I think it's placebo. Wait, I think it's placebo. Taking off your stuff and crafting the whole planet blowing up? That'd be crazy. It is no way. There's no way that that's a thing. There's no way. Because no, I don't think that's true. Because remember that there's but there's the pity crafting system though. You know? You know, I think you're all just inhaling a lot of hopium. Crafting. That's kind of like me saying, if you spend a lot of money, you get a lot of 5 stars to drop. Because I know whales that have spent more than me, and I have way more 5 stars than they do. Though there was this one theory though, I remember reading about it, saying, I think it was on Reddit, that the support agent confirmed that there's like some hidden value attached to your account, like boost your 5-star drops or something like that. I don't know if that's true or not, but I remember a Reddit post or something about it. You guys remember that? Oh, it doesn't matter how much I spend. It doesn't matter anything because I always get defense. Yeah, I swear I always get defense. Just try to stay away from Reddit. I love Reddit. Reddit is great. You need popcorn sometimes with Reddit. I don't know about that. I think X and Twitter. That's more likely. Okay, here we go. Good timing because I'm almost done eating. Oh, I started early. All right, let me clean up my dishes really fast. Okay. I grab the napkin. Let me do that real fast. Wow, one pants? Are they good? Maybe I should take off all my gear and see if I get good stuff. come on, pants. Did anyone ever notice that these are not pants, these are boots? Isn't that weird? Pants for your feet. No, he came over to take my pants. Dang it. Okay, did we get lucky? We did. They are not good though. Let's go. Identify, salvage, and then queue BGs. With 10-minute queue or 9-minute queue times, we'll play some Slither. Man, I get. What's that? It was a Clint Eastwood movie, or You Feeling Lucky? Was that Clint Eastwood? What movie was that from? I think it's like a Clint Eastwood movie. Yeah, but which movie? I know it's Clint Eastwood. Oh, I already have a whip crack. Pretty good one too. All right. The time has come. What's that? Oh, that just brought up memories. The time has come. Rally your forces or something. The Yogg Saron fight in was it TBC? TBC? Remember that fight where the intro? I love that intro. Kind of want to watch it real fast. Let me see. Yogg Saron. Dirty Harry. I have no idea what the heck that is. "12 years ago." Wow. Oh, here we go. Here's just the voice. So this is no. Oh yeah. Okay, this is just the voice. I probably won't get DMCA'd for this, right? Because. All right, let me just like hide part of the screen.
You want from me? Please get them off!
Isn't it?
Leave me alone. The time to yes, attack act. Summoning of the
Oh, here we go.
Brute learned their lesson before too long. You will soon learn yours. You will learn. No king rules forever.
Wow, I love that fight. That fight was amazing. By far, like my most favorite fight in the entire World of Warcraft. Oh, I missed Viva Vendetta's message. All right, man. That's true. It's a public holiday in UK. So UK, yeah, UK public holiday, and a couple other places. I remember there's a holiday on tomorrow or Monday. So have a good one. I probably already left, but have a good one. You unlocked the memory. I thought I forgotten what the Yogg-Saron fight. That the Yogg-Saron fight was. I don't know. It's just something about the voice acting, and of course Dreg Lukes comes in and has to school everyone with the exact word for word by Clint Eastwood. I don't even know what Dirty Harry is, okay? I'm not a boomer. And it's like 1971. Jeez. So old. Dirty Harry was a cop movie back in your youth. Wait, you're not? Wait, do I sound like a boomer? What the heck? Yeah, I wasn't even born yet. A couple decades later, maybe. Crazy. 1971. That's nutty. Nutty. Oh, turn my music back on. Back in the Charles Brown. I don't even know what you're saying right now. He's like, I know who Clint Eastwood is, okay? But don't know Dirty Harry, and I don't know Charles Bronson. I don't know those names. What? The question is, should I know those names? That's the real question. Who are you facing? Alright, Yellow Snow's a necro. Let's see how fast I die to him. I don't think he did that armory thing though. It just doesn't seem like something he would do. Oh my gosh, the thorns got me, man. And he's still alive. Crazy. Yeah, they are. Crap, I thought it was off. You talking about the satyrs? Was it the satyrs? Fist of heaven? Yeah, I saw that. Very annoying. Could be a close one. Ow. Lag, dude, lag. What is this lag right now? Service like dying so bad. Wow, that was not cool. Stayed on it as long as I could. Nice, this was a good win. That was a good win. Yeah, I have no idea who Charles Bronzer is. Tank DH. Tank DH. That's like I have to play tank as a demon hunter. It's crazy. Do I up my res here? Like, respect the glass or something else? I don't think there's anything else I can run though. That's the problem. That's fine. I still like Spectre Glass. I think Spectre Glass is a really good gem. Okay, time for the worm game, because probably be a long queue. Where am I? In the center? Okay. Let me try to get this green guy here. Crap. Got him! Oh my gosh, I had to click accept for the... Man, I had to click accept on the match. That's bullcrap. Logging back into DI after a few days of PoE is a trip. Why? Why? Because of muscle memory and everything's all messed up. Alright, what do we got? Oh man, juicer. Who was it that was asking about the immunity control like bar that's underneath your health bar? Who was that? Was that Selenon or Free Guy or someone? Someone was asking about it on Friday. It's this bar right here. It's right underneath your health bar. I mean, if I want combat, challenging combat, you know what I do? I play World of Warcraft. You know? Unstoppable. No! Oh my god! There's no way he got that, man. Oh my... I'm so mad that that just happened. There, he shouldn't have... He should have gotten that, man. I'm so upset. Look at all these demon hunters, man. I don't think these DHs got the memo about you know, they're not good playing off idle. Walked right into that, didn't you? Wow. They got a lot of freaking DHs, by the way. I just noticed that. I just need to push. I think I just need to play offense right now. We got a lot of people on defense. I just need to play offense. He chased me everywhere. That's good for us. Complexity is like World of Warcraft's middle name, man. Some of the fights were super complex. Actually, a lot of the end game fights were all very, very complex, and like the mechanics are very like, yeah, they were just like, yeah. I mean, I really enjoyed my World of Warcraft time. It was a lot of fun. But it was almost working like a full-time job too, because you would raid for like 40 hours a week. You did more than 40 hours? Yeah, I probably did too. It was like, yeah, man. Progression rating. But like, I stand by my favorite fight in all of World of Warcraft, I think, is Yogg Saron. Just like the story, the lead up, the voices, everything was just, it was just a very mechanically beautiful fight. I love that fight. I was in a World 20 guild. I wouldn't be able to have a healthy relationship with that game. I mean, I was like dating a girl that was in my guild. So like, I played with her, you know? So... No one could anymore. I mean, we could. If I was a content creator for a living, I could just play that game, right? And that would be my 40 hours a week. 40 to 60 hours a week of just playing that game, right? Because then at that point, like, as a content creator, that's your job, right? So putting 40, 60 hours into that is not unheard of. A lot of people got married, and it's not as many as you think, but it, you know, they made news for sure. Sorry, fire truck's going by. If you can hear that. Yeah, but you're not gonna make a living unless you got 5K viewers. Yeah, it depends. Because so like, I have one membership, the Leviathan membership, which is $100 a month. Right? So, but if you had a couple memberships, couple people at the high tier, and you're making a couple $1,000 off of that alone, that's pretty good, right? It only takes like 10 to 15 people to get a decent chunk of change each month, right? So plus then you get like the ad revenue, you get sponsorship opportunities. Like, I would only take a sponsorship opportunity like if I really believed in it. I'm not gonna like sell out and push, you know, NordVPN for no reason. Like, that bothers the crap out of me. So I had Erewhon hot bar items, General Tso's chicken, broccolini, and their rainbow carrots. So I had Erewhon food. That's what I had for dinner. Yeah, bad products aren't worth selling, but I mean, a lot of small streamers take whatever they can get, right? And they take these like sponsored mobile game streams, and you can tell it's just cringe. I don't like using that word, but you know what I mean. Like, you can just tell that they're not in it. They're just doing it for the money. So yeah, I mean, like, and if I was the marketing person, it's like, man, they're definitely not feeling it. Like, you can tell. It's just, like, some people just can't lie very well, or like, you know, you can just tell by their body language. So people would prefer you're honest and real. Yeah, I mean, that's how I would do it. Like, even if I got sent something and I said, you know, this is a sponsor, I would say, this is a sponsored video, I got sent this, but and I would set up to the people, whoever sent it to me, I would say, listen, I'm going to give my honest review whether you send this to me or not, because that's what I built my brand on, is you being honest, open, giving my opinion about something, not just taking the money and then keeping my mouth shut, right? Like, I'm not, that's just not me, you know. I really swapped out. Erewhon is so good, though. So good. It's hard if you need to make money doing yeah, but here's the thing, though. Like, a lot of people do it backwards, where this is just like general advice. Everyone knows this. If you want to be a content creator, you have to, you can't just, I'm gonna be a content creator, I'm gonna quit my full-time job and then just, you know, beg for donations and subs and money and all that stuff, and put, you know, here's my goal for the month for my bills, $5,000 on the screen, right? Whatever. That's not the right way to go. In my opinion, that's not the right way to go about it. But there's lots of people that do it. I mean, I browse Twitch every now and then, and I just look at some of these, I'm not gonna say it, some of these people that have like goals for like their trip goals, like their $2,000 for their vacation. It's just like, really, you're crowdsourcing donations so you can go on vacation. Like, what? I'm sorry, but that's just like, I don't know. That's just something that's just, I don't know, man. I don't, there's like no words for that. %, but it will hurt your brand in the long run if you're taking stuff not for the right reasons. True, but most people don't see it that way. They care about short-term gain. And my YouTube and being a Diablo partner isn't about making money at all, right? I'm not doing this at all to make money. It's for entertainment purposes only. Really, for me to blow off steam, me to whine about the community, the game to people, right? That's why I do what I do. I'm not in this to make any money. I like at all. So anything that I get, the viewers, subs, donations, anything like that, it is awesome, right? Like that. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, right? For all that stuff. And then the sponsorship thing is like the same thing. Is it had to be something that I truly believe in, and I would only take it like if I actually believed in it. Because if I didn't, I would feel guilty taking it. And this tempo is fast. Not fast enough. Wow. If you just jump in, have income, nothing behind you. Yep. Let me see. Hey, if you're just playing a game and people are willing to give you money, why not? Exactly. Exactly. Like, I think people start for the wrong reasons. And that's the challenging part. Oh. I missed. You start off making videos for your clan? I started off because it was like nothing better to do. Like, you know what I mean? There's not a whole lot of Diablo Immortal stuff, and yeah, that's how I got started. Yeah, but that doesn't make it right? That doesn't make it right? I mean, there's a lot of people who I don't think they should be making what they make. Right? There's tons of people that fall in that category, and it's just like, how? Fucking wizard. We're gonna lose this here if we can't keep pushing. Unfortunately, the way the world works is like content, like dumb content is what people like to watch, right? And it's very popular. Little juke there. And we're back in business. See, we're gonna lose this game. I can't believe we're gonna lose this game, man. Wow. We got it. Somehow we got it over there. Maybe the meta is to grovel for 50 cents at a time for vacation money. I could put that. I could do what Peekaboo does and put like the goal of, you know, sub goal like 0 out of 1, out of 0. You know what I mean? Like he does this. Text. Sub goal. Create new. Okay, and then I have 0 out of 0 right now. Right, sub goal. Member goal. Why is that so big? Properties. Select font. Oh, I don't. Whoops. Okay. There you go. Member goal. Why is that? Don't bother me. There we go. Member goal 0 out of 0. Can you show build legendary gems for PvP? I think the essence I already do the same. What, for this build or for what build are you playing though? It depends on the build that you're playing. Yeah, so member goal is 0 out of 0, and then as we get a new member, it goes to 0 out of 1, or 1 out of 0. You know, we have no goal; it's out of 0. You know. Yeah, I was a semi-hard carry. You're playing Fan of Knives? Really? Are you sure? Because no one's really playing Fan of Knives except for me. Everyone's playing Fume Threads, and I don't really have a build for that. But if you are playing Fan and Eyes, then you can run this. These are the gems that I'm running. But I would be very surprised if you're running Fan and Eyes, because no one's really running that build right now. This build is very hard to play. Okay. I'm gonna hide this thing. It's bothering me. I don't know what you mean by Shuriken. Shuriken. You mean Chakram? In place of Daring Swing, you're running Chakram. Interesting. I actually think I might need to run Punked Obscura. I just thought about that. Maybe I should run Punked Obscura. This triggers the passive effect from... Yeah, that actually might be better. Now everyone's running the new essences called the Fume Threads and Survivor Strike. Survivor Strike? What I forgot what it's called. Whatever the new offhand is. Supply Everlasting. So everyone's running that. No one's running this build really anymore. This build is still better than Fume Threads though, for sure, in my opinion. But I would say that there's two builds, this one and then there's Fume Threads. But I just like the way I win more games with this build than I do with Fume Threads. If you're landing hits, it has way more damage. Oh, yeah, 100%. Actually, you know what I thought of? The reason why that this does so much damage is because Chlorrat's Dilemma allows you the knives to do 57% more damage if you're close to them when the skill lands, right? So this, if you look at like the offhand, yeah, so when these knives dislodge, it does more damage. We only like to do high skill games here, okay? I'm just kidding. Wow. Yeah. They do a lot. Druids do a lot of damage, man. Okay, so I gotta bait the dashes, and then once I bait the dashes, all right, that's when I go in and do the damage. Okay, I gotta wait for that moment. I need this health pop before I die to stupid DH. Okay. Dang it. I died to thorns. Okay, we're looking good now. I just gotta get up here and help. Make sure that they don't swing down here. All because you didn't want to die. I mean, you died. I just killed you anyways. What do you mean Demon Hunter needs nerfing? This is a high skill. This is a high skill build. There's a reason why no one's running this build except for me. You know? Orb Bloom, 4 Mount Bank. Not bad. You can use that. I think you're missing out on beneficial effects duration though. And like, yeah, but I mean, if you're dying, then maybe it makes sense. But you also said you're running spinning chakram, which is, I don't know how that fits in this build. Cause like, what offhand are you using then? If you're running spinning chakrams, kind of weird. Yeah, 2 urges. The only time 2 urge you don't need though was frozen people, because you really didn't need beneficial effects duration on that build. You ran 4 froze and winter, 2 barons, and what was the other one that you ran? Maybe it was 2 urge. Oh yeah, it was 2 urge. Yeah, almost every build that I ever come up with always has 2 urge, with the exception of, there was like one build one time where I was not running urge at all. I forgot though. Yeah, sure, no problem. Only time I didn't run 2 urge was when Necro Wraith lasted way too long. What? You freaking were Necro? Ew. Oh, dude, I remember I ran like 6-piece Grace before. It was fantastic. Doing like, dude, that was crazy. Man, those are the days. 6-piece Grace proc. Boom, everyone's dead. And then I remember when Eggman's that first came out, and you would just run multi-shot, flaming arrow. You would just multi-shot downrange and kill everybody, because it would just keep proccing over and over and over again. There's some there, and then that wasn't the most broken build. The most broken build was when we got the new shoulders, and it did a knock up, and all you had to do was impale and then just spam escape on top of someone. that was so funny. Dude, there's some hilarious things. I knew that one was gonna get nerfed. Like, there was no way. I even said it before that even went live, that I said I think this is gonna need to be fixed, because I read what it was gonna do, and it's just like, there's no way. And then the problem exacerbated when basically the impaled knives, like the fan of knives main hand came out. It's just like, dude, this, yeah, when the knives leave, yeah, when the enemy is knocked back, the embedded knives will be dislodged. Dude, that was like, yeah, you just impale and then just spam escape, impale, escape, and then yeah, great. Because they had a really short base cooldown too. It was like 4 seconds. Man, Grace was great. Yeah, it was some good times. And Frost Trap D8s, like the Fire and Ice build. I won a lot of games with that build too. And then what other reminiscence, good memories to reminisce about? The Ancestral Stun. That one was great because you could get like a 5 to 6 second stun. Man, I love that one. That's true. Yes, because you could just perma knockback someone. That's also true. Yep, duplicitous prophetics. That's right. Yeah, I remember that one. That was a good one too. Good memories. That one lasted for a while. Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad I made videos about matches. Yeah, I hope they... There's like... So China has like the live streaming of their matches and stuff. So I hope we get something similar for ours. So I know there's a lot of stuff in the works. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Discretion, unblemished hide, escalating violence, traps the acrobat, contagious misery, cool rats, death appended, supply everlasting. So you're running supply everlasting. Interesting. So you're not running daring swing. That's interesting. Hey, if it works, right? That's what I'll say. It's a very interesting build. But hey, I'm not one to knock a build, you know? Like if it works for you, that's awesome. Oh, he's almost dead. Freaking Drew is just chasing me around. Ridiculous. Yeah, so the trick is with Druid. Okay, I figured out the trick with Druid. You just have to survive their iframe. Just survive their iframe, and then after that, they're killable. Like this. Like, just get rid of that, and then now you can go in after this. But you have to wait for that moment. It's just like Blood Knight. Like, there's a whole strat that you have to wait for. Dude, bottles... Which wouldn't die. I was just trying to proc my Juggernaut. I missed like 4 knockback shots. Should have just been more patient. Alright. And then that now you do your DPS when they're out, right? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You have to bait their opener. Exactly. Yep. He's got, if they have their 3 charges, all you gotta do is just bait that. Cool. Tell people the same thing about Tempest. Yeah, I mean, you gotta bait their flowing strike or whatever their thing that there is, right? That they use now. Almost every class, and then for Demon Hunter build, like it's the same thing. You just need to make sure I can't land and impale on you, because if I don't embed knives, my knockback shot does no damage. So yeah. Would it be better to run Calamitous Escape now that there is diminishing return on CC? Let me think. Oh no, I can give it a shot. But I thought does escalating violence stack the unstoppable though? I can tell you for certain though, this will definitely help against any tank, because it's how much is the armor break? A lot? The armor breaks a lot. Can anyone confirm that the 40% armor break, that's a lot. Can anyone confirm that escalating violence stacks unstoppable now? Because I thought it was total loss control only. Knockback and total loss control. I feel like I get CC bar filled really quickly when I'm not totally stunned. Yeah, I guess no one knows. For some reason, I feel like maybe you're right, because I have seen unstoppable before when I escaped through someone. I mean, this will definitely allow me to kill tanks easier, for sure. I don't know, we'll give it a shot. We got what, like 1 or 2 games left, so we can see how it plays, right? I mean, I know what it says, right? It says knockback and total loss control, but Divi is saying that I don't know. I'm not 100% sure yourself. Okay, I mean, I can go back and look in the stream. Hold on. Let's look. Oh, did they change the... Oh, that's weird. Hold on a second. I'll have to check it later. All right, we'll see how this works. It might not be good. What? What build is that guy running? Okay. Calamitous Escape absolutely rips people. Moment of silence for Summons DH. Was that a Summons DH? I'm not sure what that was. But I'm gonna go over here because, like, we're just stalemated the entire time on that side. Well, 30 kills. GG. My team absolutely terrible. I don't know how much more work I could have. Holy, that was like awful. 37-1. Like, holy, that was terrible. That was terrible. Yeah, so Calamitous Escape absolutely rips people. They die so fast. For PvE, the best attributes we can get, it's fortitude, willpower. Same thing, fortitude, willpower. Man, I was just fighting the entire time. 37 kills is a lot. I don't know what else I could do there, you know? How come my... Hold on. How come today the encoding for my stream is only 1080 is the max? That's very odd. Did something change? Does anyone else not have 1440? Because I'm looking at my stream from Friday. It's 1440. But my stream from right now, today, is only set to 1080. What's going on? That's weird. What about my other stream from... $1440. $1440. Yeah, it's just today's stream that's set to 1080. What? That's very odd. My 1440 is not there. It's only set to 1080, 60. Crazy. What's going on? Okay, so I think the answer is Calamitous Escape. I think it's probably better now since yeah. I think Calamitous Escape is actually better now that people are immune to like lost control now. So yeah. Okay, no one answered me about my 1440. Why my 1440 stream option is not available? That's so weird. Was Friday's stream like that too? Does anyone know? Or does no one look at the quality option? You can just go to discord.keys.gg. That's the Discord link. Why? I noticed it was lower quality on YouTube. Was it on Friday as well? Or just today? Yeah, I know, but that's the VOD from Friday. I'm talking about whether the stream on Friday you could do 1440 or not. Because I don't know if it's just the post-processing that they're like... You don't remember, but you don't remember what the quality was on Friday, right? Is that what you're saying? Okay. Well, when I end the stream, I'm gonna hop off because it's 10 o'clock. But I think two things. I think Calamitous Escape is better, so I'm gonna save this. Yeah, I'm gonna. It's just weird that I'm gonna see if it goes to 1440 after it's done processing. It could just be something weird with like. Maybe they changed something. Yeah, I don't know. It could be because I'm streaming to both in primary and secondary ingest servers too. Like I don't actually know. I don't know, but I know that the. Okay, well we'll see on okay, so here this coming week I won't be on Friday because I have an event to attend. Saturday I'll be on, Sunday I'll be on, so next stream will be Saturday and Sunday of this week, unless I decide to go to this wedding, which I don't think I'm going to go to on Saturday. Apparently a seat opened up like at the last minute, but it's not at my girlfriend's table, so I don't know if I really want to go because I'm not gonna be sitting with her, and it's my girlfriend's friends, so I don't really know a lot of them, so I don't want to sit there on my phone. It's kind of like disrespectful to the wedding, so I'll probably end up passing since I'm not sitting at her table. But yeah, so it should be on Saturday. However, if I don't stream on Saturday, I'll post on Discord saying, you know, I got stuff to do. But yeah, stream this week will be Saturday and Sunday. I'm gonna go figure out why my thing is not streaming in 1440, and yeah, I'll check the upload after the VOD after I end the stream. So yeah, that's how it's gonna go for this week. See you guys on Saturday. Thanks for watching. As always, appreciate the likes, comments, subscribes, all the chatting, the interaction on the stream. Have a great week at work. I know it's a like UK public holiday tomorrow, or I should say today, so enjoy the holiday if you are in the UK. And yeah, thanks everyone. See you all next time. Goodbye everyone. Goodbye.